Welcome to another edition of 42 Straight Years In, Volume 1, Part 30. Well, I want to ask the audience something. I was out there this morning as usual, wiping my car off. This fucker come walking down the street. It's a telephone pole right in the yard. Man, he stopped and just started having a conversation with that telephone. He was hugging that telephone and talking to it. And all of a sudden, he slapped the shit out of the telephone pole and said, "You understand now, don't you?" And he slapped it again. He said, "That's what I thought." Just walked on off. He never looked at me. He just walked on off. Boy, he got to be on some bad shit. Anyway, I had my shank. I was ready at all times. Let's ride. A Cameron County man sentenced to death was discovered incarcerated at the Ellis unit in Huntsville earlier this week, prison officials have confirmed. Gustavo Sandoval received a capital murder sentence for the murder of an off-duty Border Patrol agent. Sandoval was transferred to the Ellis unit in Huntsville and placed in general population. According to officials earlier this week, a question was raised at the Office of Inspector General about the offender's status. It was determined that the offender had been convicted of capital murder and received a death sentence. Sandoval was immediately reprocessed and transferred to death row at the Pulaski unit. Prison officials said that no issues were reported with Sandoval at the Ellis unit. His partner in crime, received a 50-year sentence for testifying against him. That guy who testified against him is not in TDCJ. He was placed in the federal system. You received a 50-year sentence in Texas for killing a police officer. You're going to do every day of it. Every day. You will not receive parole. So they don't give what age this guy is. But he just belonged in his death. If he would have got the death penalty or 50 years, he got a 50-year sentence. He's just a walking dead man inside the institution. It depends on his age. He would die in TDCJ. So no actual benefits were gained by cooperating with the DA. Most guys can't take their licks. They got a new thing. Well, it's been going on for quite a while, where guys get disciplinary cases in prison. They go play like they crazy all of a sudden. Oh, I'm going to cut my wrist. Or they climb the bars in the hallway at the old units. At the new units, they'll run up on 3-row and get a sheet and fake like they're going to hang themselves. And they get sent to the psychiatric unit at just before to try to beat the disciplinary. Most of these weak bastards, they can't even take their licks. They even got a masturbation case on a female guard. They don't want to lose their custody status. Now you start thinking about all the good shit. Well, I got a parole hearing coming. Or I got a visit coming. Oh, I got money in my account. I don't want to get placed on commissary restriction. They try every stunt they can to get out from under the disciplinary. And that's the new wave motherfuckers you got to deal with. This really reflects on the guy's character. Just think you and him commit a crime together. Facing 99 years. They offer him 3. Can you imagine what his response going to be? You just got threw under the bus. And it's a lot of guys play the crazy role. No benefits in it. But they tried anyway just to get out from under disciplinary. One while it worked. They would go run to the psychiatric unit and the disciplinary would disappear. They got tired of that shit. Sometime now the only way you receive help is you take the medication. They put you on Haldol or Thorazine or some other psychotropic shit they got that'll fuck you up. You take the medication, then they'll help you. They want everybody fucking medicated. Yeah, I always be talking about old Lord. I never said this before, but old Lord's son was a fucking warrior. Ward McAdams, that's his son. They call him Bear Track because he got some big giant ass fucking feet. He just as fucked up as his dad was. Now he don't be shooting nobody, but he'll beat the goddamn hell out of him. He was a warrior. I taught a class called Wall Talk. It's a mandatory class in Texas. All inmates must take this class unless you're in close custody or administrative segregation. But if you ever release, you're required to take this class. And I had got through teaching the class, had this old guard, he always got something negative to say about inmates. You know, I can understand, hey, you go home every day, that counts for something when a guy's locked up. I used to hear inmates tell the guard, you ain't shit working at this bullshit job. I was saying, hell, it counts for something. This man fucking is free going home. Hell, I'll trade places with you. Because a lot of ex-offenders who are outside, they not doing well. I know some that's homeless like a motherfucker. They not doing well. Only a few is doing exceptionally well. Majority of them don't have no outside support. So we can't do well. You got to have a place to live. Got to have somebody provide some of the basics when you get out. Because you come out of there with $100. 50 at the gate, another 50 from your parole officer. That's it. What the hell $100 gonna buy? High as shit is. And this guard one day was talking to me. I had got through teaching the class, and we were standing around waiting on the count to clear. The count was screwed up that day, as usual. And he said, hey, man, you know what? It's a damn shame, man. You got all that education and shit, but ain't doing you no damn good. Look where you at. I told him this. I said, man, you picked the option. Life in prison with all your health or at MD Anderson Cancer Hospital in Houston with stage 4 cancer, going through all type of radiation and all other treatment. Which would you rather have? Which would you prefer? He couldn't give me an answer. I'd rather maintain my health. At least I can live to fight another day than to be at MD Anderson Cancer Hospital. I'll take the Styles Unit. You can have a hospital, and that's freedom. I will take Styles any day over the hospital. But I hear a lot of inmates will argue with guards about because sometimes you get to see the vehicle they driving. Man, you got that old bullshit ass car. Man, when I was out, man, I had a Benz and I look at some of these guys now, man, they ain't got shit. Nothing. You see them just walking around, hanging out on the fucking street. For some reason, everybody thinks somebody owe you something. And also, you can check a lot of guys out in prison, on the streets, and even on the YouTube channels. They can't tell you a damn thing they did positive in a prison. So they didn't get nothing out of the system. They just did their fucking time and got out. Even though with all the free education and free shit they have, they didn't take advantage of it. You can get CDL right in prison. It depends on how much time you got. They got a truck driving school at the Wynn unit. And they will grant you a CDL. They got all these trade schools, all this shit, and they don't do anything. So nothing positive came out. You know, I look at one guy, he got a channel, boy, he hoots and holler about what he ran in prison. But this punk motherfucker only had a 10-year sentence. I was looking, I said, the weakest Texas prison, 10 years is a piece of fucking cake in Texas. So, you wouldn't be running the damn thing at none of these maximum joints. They got all these guys been locked up 20 and 30 fucking years. Hell, they the fucking shot callers. Not no motherfucker been there no 10 years. Then I know this for a fact. If you was raised in any fucking hell, you would be thrown up under Ad Said. In the state of Texas, you raised in hell in prison. You ain't never been to Ad Said. You ain't raised too much hell. Because these motherfuckers will seg your ass in a heartbeat. They got two segs. They got a regular administrative segregation, and they got a high security. The high security, between high security and administrative segregation, is in high security, you're more isolated. It's designed like Pelican Bay in California. You isolated. But in all Ad Seg in Texas, you single cell. You do not have a cell partner. they will throw your ass in there so damn fast and make your head spin. So you ain't raising all that hell around here. You do more posturing than anything. Because they will say, if you stomp a guy out real bad on the fucking rec yard, it depends on what unit you at, they'll be wanting to seg you. They'll try to tell the inmate to file charges against you. Sometime the inmate file charges on your ass. So you ain't raising all that hell. I don't know why people keep talking about the gang shit. Those guys do not, yeah, sometimes they control the flow of how things is did in a dorm or in a cell block, because they can push the line. You got to look at it like this. In this particular cell block, he might not have that many homies. Might just be 4 of them in this particular section. You think 4 guys in the section hold 48? You think 44 more people gonna let 4 motherfuckers run them? You got life fucked up, dude. You got life fucked up. All you got to do is single one of them fuckers out, call him out, do his ass in. You ain't gonna have no more problems out of them. They not gonna give you no more problems. But only thing I always tell a guy, make sure you're in the right. Don't do no crash dummy ass bullshit and expect other guys to back you up and you did some stupid ass shit. Just be in the right. You be in the right, well, you swing for the home run. Fuck it. Like a young guy asked me one day, he said, man, him and a gang member had got in a fight on the rec yard. He said, man, I could have whooped this motherfucking ass, but his homeboys all standing there. I'm too afraid if I start winning that they gonna rat pack me. They gonna click on me. He said, man, that motherfucker stole my family pictures, man. He said, I want to stab his ass. I checked him. I said, easiest way to get his ass and not get clicked on, wait till we go to chapel. They keep a gas gun right there at the chow hall. They ready at all times. And it'd be 4 or 5 gang officers standing around. I said, wait till the chow hall is filled up. And they close the door. Fake like you getting some juice or getting a cup or you drop your spoon and go right over at that table. His homeboys gonna be there. They ain't gonna be ready for that. Just go to stabbing his goddamn ass, slice at their ass a few times. They gonna jump back. You got time to kill him. They not gonna run up on you with that fucking shank. They gonna load that chow hall up with gas. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You say you don't give a damn about going there and say it. You say you don't care about getting more time. Well, there it is. And I be damned. He went to chow and he executed. He cut his ass every which way but loose. Homeboys ain't got no weapon because a lot of time going to chow, they randomly pick guys out in script search. You don't never know when they're gonna do that. Anyway, enough ranting and raving. Today is Sunday. We ready to ride at all times. Keep your shanks ready. Like and subscribe. And I appreciate you watching. I might do another one later on today. A big might. I got some washing and stuff I got to do. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. And I appreciate the comments. I try to respond to all of them that I can. Y'all have a good day. Until next time.